Hey everybody, this is Keith Gleason,
I'm Amy Gleason.
and we're the promoters of the Plastic City Comic Con, happening on Saturday, April 21st, 2018, from 10 to 6 p.m.
Where is it?
It is at Wallace Civic Center, Fitchburg, Mass.
Nice.
And the big thing, $5 admission.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. $5. Come in, spend the day, look for great stuff. Buy away, and kids are free and free parking. You won't find a better deal at a convention anywhere else in New England.
So true.
So true. So we're both excited on this one. So this is another one of our creator spotlights where we're spotlighting some of our guests that are coming to the show this year.
The first guest we're going to talk about is Rich Woodall. Now, I know that I've met Rich a couple of times.
Yeah.
But I'm not that great with names and faces. So
remind
me a little bit about what Rich does and
I'm
who
always
he is.
better at, I'm a visual person, so I remember people, by their face, but half the time I have a hard time remembering them. But Rich goes, oh my God, way back. Rich, oh my God, back Hero Envy days. He's we used to see him at the Primate promotion shows up in Boston, and first started Plastic City Comic Con. I mean, as everybody knows, that first years are always challenging for shows, and Rich was gracious enough to be like one of the first guys to say, "Hell yeah, I'll be there." So that's the kind of guy Rich is. He's very he's a nice kid. His art's great. He's a good writer. So I mean, he has a ton of talent, and he's always got comics to sell, and I think he always sells prints, and he always does commissions at shows. So he's a great guy that you can get really good art from. So, and he does a comic called Johnny Raygun, and he's done several issues of that. And I think he wrote for Dark Horse Comics. He wrote a comic called Kira Alien Jungle Girl, and he did that with Craig Rousseau. The guest list.
The next person on our guest list is Sean Wang.
Oh, okay. Another guy we've known forever. Oh my God.
Yeah, Sean's a great guy.
Sean's awesome. Yeah, I love Sean. I know he's worked on a ton of stuff like the Tick. He did a Tick and Arthur series for New England Comics, which was good. And he did a thing for Image called Meltdown, 2-issue series, which was really good. If you guys haven't read that, track that down. It's about a superhero whose powers are killing him, and it's really good. But another thing that he does is his own creator book called Runners, which is really good. I had the pleasure to sit down and read both trades right back to back, and man, is that a good book. It's kind of like Firefly, but like with more crazier aliens and crazier situations. And any fans of like Joss Whedon's Firefly or Serenity would love that book. So Sean Wang's definitely a guy to check out at the show, and he's super nice. So we've had dinner with him a few times, and we talked to him on Facebook quite a bit. So he's a great guy, and he's been doing our show since year one. So another guy I really appreciate, and I definitely think you guys should check out his stuff. So who's next on the list?
Erik Grabon.
Oh, okay, Erik.
Now, Eric's a local, right? Isn't
Yeah,
he
Erik lives in Leominster.
Oh, Leominster. Okay,
yeah, I believe he lives in Leominster. Yeah, I think he does. I've known Erik for forever, but he's one of those guys. We lost touch for a number of years, and then I started seeing him at shows again. But Erik used to work at That's Entertainment.
Oh, nice.
So
did you guys work together?
We never worked together, but I've been a customer, for That's Entertainment for a long time. So I know Erik from there, from that store, and and now I didn't know, after he left there that he went on to become like a journalist, and he does a lot of writing, and he just recently in the last couple of years started making his own comic books. The two that he has, I think he sells a compiled trade of a book that or a short story he did, like something to do with Shakespeare. Erik, you can correct me in the comments. I forget the name of the book. I know it has something to do with Shakespeare, but I know your he has two short stories in comic form. One's called Voodoo Bird, and the other one's called Crypt Zero. I've read Voodoo Bird, but I haven't read Crypt Zero yet. Voodoo Bird was really cool. It's like, kind of like what if like they took like an Angry Birds type game and then infused like voodoo into it, like a very like almost like a horror thing, and I don't know what Crypt Zero is about, but it looks interesting, and I want to definitely pick it up this year so I can check it out. But yeah, Erik's working on a new project. I don't know if he said the name of it yet, but I saw some of the artwork on Twitter. Looks really cool. Looks very image from the '90s kind of style, like Mark Silvestri. Yeah, Erik, another guy that's been supporting the show since year one. So I totally appreciate that, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he only does our show now every year. I don't think he does anything else, any other convention. So
He's
so
an
there you go.
exclusive.
He's an exclusive. So there you go. All right. And who's the final person on our list?
The final person we're going to talk about today, or I should say, the final group of people we're going to talk about today.
Oh, okay. It's a group. Okay.
HB Comics.
Oh, Laserman guys.
Yep.
HB Comics is they are a small press company.
Mm-hmm.
It's called HB because it's Chris and Alan Hebert, and they're both brothers, so Hebert Brothers, HB Comics. So, and basically, I think they have a ton of books now.
Yeah, they have several titles.
I know they have Laserman. They got and they have like the young team of girls comic called Team Synergy. It's a comic. I think they gear it towards like young girls that don't have a lot of comics with characters that they can relate to. And I believe they have I can't remember. They have so many titles. I can't remember some of them, but they're all pretty cool. Like I've read bits and pieces of all of them, and yeah, they publish a lot. And I believe they usually bring all their stuff. They have a ton of trades. But yeah, great group of guys. They usually have a couple cosplayers at their booth cosplaying their characters. So
Mm-hmm.
you can always definitely go over there and just get a picture with them, and they're totally friendly bunch of guys.
Yeah, very friendly guys.
And they're their own self-publisher, so you got to admire
Mm-hmm.
that. So definitely check them out. So I guess that's it for this
Yeah,
week.
that's
Huh?
That's it for our creator spotlight for
Okay,
this week.
great. And yeah, like I said, we'll do all these videos with the creator spotlight until we get through all the guests on our list. And we're gonna come back each week leading up to the show
Mm-hmm.
with a new video of all the people, like creators, writers, artists, and vendors that will be at 2018 Plastic City Con. So yeah, that's all for this video. Amy, do you have anything else to add?
No, I don't think so. Not this week.
Okay.
But we'll have some more videos up very soon, so keep on coming back. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can keep up to date with the latest news on Plastic City Comic Con.
Yep, and also the guest list keeps growing on
Mhm.
PlasticCityComicCon.com. There's a guest tab that I keep adding as we keep, adding guests to it each week. So yeah, definitely check that out. All right, guys, that's it for this week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.